Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Democratic primary for Leisure Polls 2025 mayoral election. This primary will decide who will become the Democratic nominee for mayor of Leisure Poll 2025 mayoral election. Let's meet the candidates. Unlike the Republican primary, this primary will be shorter because there are only two candidates running for the Democratic nomination. Let's meet our candidates. Trevor Dog and Quackers McWing. Each candidate will have 1 minute to answer questions, and if they choose, a 30-second rebuttal. Trevor Dog, you have 1 minute. Begin.
I'm just on here to say that Salvatore is a racist, and I don't like him.
Mr. Dog, the question was, how do you plan to respond to Leisure Poll's fires, not only stopping them, but making sure they never happen again?
Getting Salvatore out of office.
That's your solution.
Yes.
So that's your answer. You have 27 seconds on the clock.
That's my answer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dog. Mrs. McWing, you have 1 minute. Begin.
Well, you see, Mr. Monster, I was raised in a middle-class family, and basically, we did everything we could to ensure that, our house was never on fire because we cared very much about our lawns, and, that's it.
But how do you plan to stop the Leisure Poll fires, making sure they not only never happen again, but also stopping them right now?
I don't know, you can use like a fire extinguisher or whatever. Have you heard of that?
Okay, thank you very much. We now move on to our next question. Mayor Cindy Moustris and Lieutenant Mayor Salvatore from New Rocksville have been trying to contact incumbent Mayor, Republican Bigsley Katz, to build the Marley Donna Fitzgerald statue that was promised in their mayoral election in 2024. Currently, Bigsley Katz has yet to accept this offer to build the statue. If you become mayor, will you accept the offer? Mr. Dog, you have 1 minute. Begin.
I don't want to work on anything with that racist.
The question is, Mr. Dog, will you allow Lieutenant Mayor Salvatore to build the statue and hire people to work? And
No, I do not. I do not consent to that.
All right, thank you. Are you sure that's all you want to answer?
Yes.
All right. Mrs. McWing, you have 1 minute. Begin.
You see, Mr. Monster, I was raised in a middle-class family, and basically, we cared very much about our lawns, and sometimes there'd be veterans who would tend to our lawns, so it's very crucial that we have important things on our lawns, like statues. Now, I would probably be more inclined to work with Lieutenant Mayor Salvatore to build the statue, regardless of whether or not he's a Republican. So, I'm going to say my answer is yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. McWing. That concludes the Marley Donna Fitzgerald section. Now we move on to the territory section. Currently, Cindy Moustris and Salvatore are having discussions about buying Leisure Poll for $15 million. By the way, if you guys want, you can make a rebuttal at any time.
No, that's okay.
No, we're good.
Okay. Anyway, Cindy Moustris and Salvatore have been making plans to buy Leisure Pole for $15 million. Do you consent to this? And if not, how will you try to stop Mayor Cindy Moustris from making Leisure Pole New Rocksville territory?
Well, you see, Mr. Monster, I was raised in a middle class family, and we cared very much about our lawns. Now, one thing we knew about our lawns was that they are our lawns. And, well, Mr. L and Mrs. Moosters are very welcome to share the Leisure Pole territory, but they're not going to buy it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. McWing. We now enter into the final two questions for the debate. The second to last one being, why are you best for your party's nomination? Mr. Dog, you have 1 minute. Begin.
I'm best for my party because I hate Salvatore and I know the truth, that he's a racist.
And do you have any evidence to prove that?
No, but I know it's true. I can tell through the way he behaves.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dog. Mrs. McWing, same for you. You have 1 minute. Begin.
Well, you see, Mr. Monster, I was raised in a middle class family, and we cared very much about our lawns. Now, we cared about our lawns, again, because they were our lawns. Similar to how we care about the Democratic Party. It's our party. And I'm not going to allow Lieutenant Mayor Salvatore to destroy that, or Mayor Bigsley Katz, for that matter. So, I feel I'm the best choice for the Democratic nomination because, well, I was raised in a middle-class family, and I, grew up loving our lawns, and I know what it's like to be a middle-class kid.
All right, thank you, Mrs. McWing. All right, and now finally, the last question for this debate. Why do you feel you are better than the incumbent mayor of Leisure Pole? Mr. Dog, you have 1 minute. Begin.
Why do I feel I'm better? Because I'm a Democrat, and Democrats are better than Republicans.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dog. Mrs. McWing, why do you feel you're better than Bigsley Katz? You have 1 minute. Begin.
Well, you see, Mr. Monster, I was raised in a middle-class family, and we cared very much about our lawns. Why I'm better than Mayor Bigsley Katz? Because he doesn't care about Leisure Pole's lawn. I mean, have you seen the Leisure Pole Politic Building's agricultural setting? It's not very well kept. We need to hire a landscaping company to take care of Leisure Pole's gardens.
All right, thank you, Mrs. McWing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes Leisure Pole's 2025 Democratic primary. The link to vote for your candidate is in the description. Simply click on the form, choose your selected political party, and then vote for your candidate. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good night.